I'm Natalie Mugia of the Whittier College Sports Network, joined by head coach Carter. The Poets defeated Redlands with a score of 86-75, and before tonight's game, both Redlands and Whittier were both tied for 4th place. So, Coach, after the loss against Redlands a month ago, what was your intention coming into tonight's game?
Well, obviously, we weren't at full strength when we played Redlands the first time. Tyree Landrum, who had a huge game for us tonight, was out, and I think Nick DeMusis was out as well. So we weren't at full strength, and right now we're playing a lot better in terms of our team concept. We were a different team, and I think since we've been back from our break at Christmas time, not only does our record show that, but just the chemistry of our players, our practices have been much more crisp, and so going into tonight's game, we knew that who we can become, and I don't think Redlands saw that the first time. And even though we have some experienced guys and guys who have been with us, some of our key players actually haven't played that much with us, and now 12, 14, 15 games into the season, they're starting to. And it's starting to show on the court. The results are starting to show.
What do you think worked for you guys offensively tonight?
Well, our offense all starts on the defensive end. And so, even during timeouts, we talk about the transition on the offensive end has to start with defensive rebounding. And in the first half, they had 9 offensive rebounds on only, I think it was 20 missed shots. And that's not going to get it done for us. It's a lot more difficult to run taking the ball out of bounds than it is, pushing the ball on misses. And so really our offense starts with the defensive with defensive stops. And in the second half, they had 3 offensive rebounds, including that one at the very end of the game. So that's really what got us going. And then once again, we just made shots that we didn't miss, or that we didn't make in the first half. And so that was the difference. We didn't change our principles or our philosophy or anything like that going into the game. We are who we are, and we're going to continue to be that way. But our guys just rebounded better, and that really started our transition. And once we start running, we're really difficult to stop. And Redlands did a good job in the first half of sitting in that zone because they didn't want us to run, and we couldn't score. But then once we started running, we felt very comfortable, and obviously the results showed that.
You guys are 6-1 at home. How important is home court advantage for you guys?
Yeah, I think that at home the energy, we've had great. I thought tonight we had a great crowd, and I really thought against Occidental we had a great crowd. So I think that the energy is there. Our kids, you feel it, and you feel it as a coach, and the players get excited. And so it is significant. I think that we play a lot better in spurts at home, but we really, to be honest with you, we've been consistent on the road. Our 6-1 record at home is a lot better than our road record, but we played well on the road as well, especially lately. And so, we were very comfortable, very confident that we can pretty much win anywhere. But yeah, I think it's fun. Our guys like it. We have a routine, which helps at home. But the fans, it does matter when you're down on the floor, and our kids know that. And hopefully we can keep it going so that people will keep coming out and watching us play and help build that energy.
Do you think the fans intimidate the opponents?
Well, I think that there's certain factions and there's certain groups. I think that we have very energetic fans. And as there's a number of teams in our conference that have pretty energetic fans. I think that we're definitely up there, if not the best, in motivating our guys, and I don't want to say intimidating other teams, but as long as they keep it clean, keep it classy, and it's just part of the way that that we've learned as a society to root for teams. Not necessarily that it's the best way, but our guys, once they keep it clean and stuff, and if they're having fun with it, it's okay.
Okay. Your next game's this Thursday. What do you guys think you guys can improve and show Cal Lutheran that you guys are making?
Well, we're going to play on Saturday, not Thursday.
Saturday.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to play back-to-backs. This isn't the NBA.
Okay.
But, Cal Lutheran's going to come in here. They're probably the most improved team in our conference. Last year they were, I don't remember, a 6th, 7th place team, and but they've added, like us, they've added some significant players to their roster, and they're playing very, very well. So they're very similar to us. They like to play up and down like Redlands did, and they have great size, very well coached. So once again, we go into every game talking about taking care of ourselves and not worrying about others. We got to know what they do, but if we continue to play like we're playing, and not allow teams to dictate the tempo and things, then we're going to be pretty good. And so, but Kalamazoo's a good basketball team, and they've added a great shooting guard, and then they've added a very good 3-4 man that's really helped them. Could be one of the better players in our conference. And then they got a couple kids who played last year that are that have matured a little bit, which is always significant for our level. And so they're gonna be a good basketball team. And this is a very, very tough stretch for us with obviously with Redlands and then Kalamazoo, and then we go away and play the two teams that are ahead of us in the standings on the road. So we got our work cut out for us.
Okay, well, thank you, Coach.
You bet.
I'm Natalie Lungia, and this is the Whittier College Sports Network. Hasta luego.